All right, so the race is officially on. We're talking about the race to build AI that can actually do stuff for us. And two of the biggest names out there, Google and OpenAI, just dropped their new tools for building these so-called AI agents. So today, we're putting them head-to-head to see what's what. So who's going to win this thing? I mean, this is a true clash of the titans, and what's really fascinating is that they have completely different ideas, totally different philosophies about how you should build your own custom AI. Is it all about making it simple, or is it about giving you ultimate power? Let's dive in and find out.
Okay, first up, we've got Google. They've just rolled out their brand new agent builder inside Gemini for Business. And their entire approach, their whole bet, is on this one incredibly simple idea. You shouldn't have to be a coder to build an AI. And this is where it gets really interesting. Instead of, dragging and dropping a bunch of boxes or trying to write some complicated code, you just talk to it. You describe what you want in plain English. You could say something like, hey, create an agent that can answer any question about our third quarter sales reports. Point it to the right files, and boom, Gemini literally builds the entire automation for you, right on the spot.
Yeah, the whole process is just incredibly straightforward. You say what you want, Gemini puts it together, and you hook up your data. That's it. Their whole philosophy is about speed and making this stuff accessible to everyone. The goal is to get an agent up and running in minutes, not days or weeks, and you don't need a whole engineering team to do it. So, what's the price of admission? Well, to get access, you're going to need to be on a Gemini Business or Enterprise plan. The starting point, that business plan, will run you $21 a month for each user. But, and this is a really big but, here's the catch. For all that simplicity, the number of things it can connect to right out of the box is, well, pretty limited for now. You can see it's built to work great inside the Google and Microsoft worlds. Gmail, Drive, Outlook, but not much else. And that tells you everything you need to know about who this is really designed for. Okay, now let's switch gears and talk about the other contender, OpenAI. They are coming at this from a completely different angle. They're giving you a visual, no-code canvas to build your agents, and their focus is all on power and flexibility. And I think this quote just captures their entire vibe perfectly. They want to tear down the wall between an idea and actually building it. It's all about empowering people who have great ideas by just getting the technical hurdles out of the way. So what's it actually like to use? Well, the best way to picture it is like a flowchart, or maybe even a digital Lego set. You get this big open canvas, and you start connecting these different building blocks to map out the logic for how your AI is going to think. It's super visual, it's modular, and man, is it powerful. OpenAI packages all this stuff into what they're calling the Agent Kit. You get guardrails for top-notch security, file search so you can just upload documents and instantly make your agent an expert, and then you get the real magic bullet, something they call MCP servers. Just think of this thing as a universal adapter. It's the bridge that lets your agent connect to and actually control thousands of other apps all across the internet. Okay, so this is where it all comes together, the showdown. When you really put these two side by side, you realize it's not just about a few different features. This is a battle between two totally different philosophies. And the best way to think about it is the castle versus the city. This table just lays it all out. On one side, you've got Google's philosophy, the secure castle. It's beautiful, it's super simple to use, but the integrations are very limited. That makes it perfect for tasks inside your own company. Then you have OpenAI, the open city. It's definitely more complex to figure out, but the integrations are massive. We're talking thousands, which makes it ideal for building almost anything, especially apps for the public. So let's really dig into this castle idea. What Google is building here is a walled garden. And the big plus is that everything inside those walls just works together seamlessly. It's safe, it's secure, it's easy. But the downside? Well, it's designed from the ground up to keep you inside their world. And then you've got OpenAI's city approach, which is the total opposite. It's like this sprawling open metropolis. Sure, it might be a little more intimidating when you first arrive, but the payoff is that there are almost endless possibilities. You're not just building a tool for your internal team, you're building something that can plug into the entire digital world. So it all boils down to this one big question. For anyone who wants to build an AI agent, what do you really need? Do you need the elegant simplicity of the castle? Or do you need the raw, untamed power of the city? Let's make this super practical. You should go with Google if your main goal is just to quickly automate some tasks inside your company and your team already lives and breathes in Google Drive and Outlook. It's a no-brainer. But you should choose OpenAI if you're building a product for the public or if you know you need to connect to a ton of different outside apps. In that case, OpenAI's open platform is clearly the way to go. And that really leaves us with this one final massive thought. These two platforms aren't just tools. They represent two completely different futures for how we might build software. Are we all going to end up in these beautifully simple but closed-off ecosystems? Or will the future be built on sprawling, powerful, and totally open platforms? The race is on, and it's going to be fascinating to watch.